Another look at bone. All right, we have took that $1.32 back. All right, which was a very crucial area. We definitely want to hold on to that. All right, so we're going to dig into this chart here in just 2 seconds. We're going to take a real quick look at everything else here. Here's the crypto bubbles for the day. We got Bitcoin starting to make a move here. All right, so obviously we need that. All these coins out there need Bitcoin to make a move. All right, there's kaspa up 5.5%. That thing has just been ripping, and you can see everything else here starting to pick up a little bit of steam within the last hour. You can see here we got a few things getting towards that positive area now, minus at 0.7, 0.2. Look at all these zeros, just about ready to flip green. So that's good to see. We definitely want to see that out there in the market, okay? I want to show you Bitcoin real quick because that's the runner of the show here, up $391 as I'm making this video, and holding beautiful trend here. All right, this thing looks great. You can see my blue trend line here. This thing is not even close to coming back to that trend line. All right, so Bitcoin is looking absolutely super. We got that daily RSI just starting up. All right, so I believe Bitcoin any time is going to rip through that 31,550. All right, like I always say, time is the hardest thing to judge with this market. Everything can line up perfect, look great. It's going to do it when it wants to do it, you know. Impatience, yeah, that's one thing in crypto. You gotta have a lot of patience, you know. So just hang in there. Right, we're at 30,200. We had a high today at 30,350 bucks. That daily RSI, like I said, is heading up. The weekly heading up, and the monthly heading up. All right, so Bitcoin's looking great. We got the 12-hour bullish heading up. We got the 8-hour heading up, you know, so everything's looking good with this thing. If we zoom in tighter, this is on the 4-hour. I want to show you that breakout from earlier. You can see the resistance line there. Look at that big green candle. There's the fake out from the other day, okay, right here. The other day when I did a video, and then it took it back everything. It actually dropped down you know, 29.6 after it broke up to 30,400 bucks. All right, so we finally got that breakout here. We got a retest, and now we got a bounce coming. All right, so looks like Bitcoin right now is going to actually test this now as support. That's the 30,200. If we zoom in on the hourly, we might be able to see it. Yep, there it is, the retest. All right, we zoom right in here on the hourly chart. You can see that red candle, how it retested that now as support. So that's good. That's great to see. That's what we wanted to see here. So Bitcoin's looking great. The rest of the market's looking fantastic. You got the total crypto market cap up $15.5 billion for the day, and total market cap without Bitcoin up $7.2 billion. Now if we zoom in here and take a look at bone, keeps dancing around that $1.32 here. All right, this is on the hourly chart. Let's see if we can line up any areas here to watch for a breakout. All right, we have a line right through here, a support line, and then we have another one right up here, a resistance line. Okay, looks we could make that one actually right there. Could actually be tighter down there, but let's see, we're gonna put it right there. Alright, so this thing is wedging up. Alright, looking for a move here. Got that hourly coming down. That could pull right back down to that $1.29, right back down here at the support area, and look for a bounce there. We got the 4-hour at the bottom, heading up. That's beautiful. All right, I don't like rising wedges. They're just not a. They're not a. You know, it's kind of, I don't know. It's not really a rising wedge, I guess. But any trend line heading up, I like the ones falling down. The falling wedges, them seem to to break up to the upside more often. So, but we got that 4-hour RSI on the floor. We got the 8-hour turning back up. All right, you can see it curving right there. If I pull this up, see that curve? That thing is starting to turn back up. All right, so that's what we want to see here. We got the 12-hour. Actually just flipped bearish at a 75 and an 80. Like I said, we got that daily looking great. Just reset. The weekly's at the top. We've been through that a bunch of times, but with that daily reset, this looks great. It really does. You know, we also had a trend line coming up through here, which it actually broke through. Okay, you never want to see a break a trend, but that ended up happening. You know, back here, and then it's crazy how it respects these lines, because you can see that blue trend line. Look how it came up right here and got rejected off that line. Then that trend line coming up through here, very valid, got rejected right off of it. So that's something to definitely you know, if you're keeping charts out there, you definitely these lines mean a lot, you know, and that just shows you how strong of a trend line this was, that it got rejected trying to break back up through it. All right, so let's go in the hourly here and get a look at this wedge. All right, you can see, beautiful. All right, and if we do get a breakout of this wedge, let's get a measurement here on this thing. All right, if we get a breakout, all right, that would take us up right up to that $1.37, $1.38 area. Okay, that would be a break up there, which would be great. That would get us a higher high, obviously. Let's zoom out here a little bit and look at this chart. All right, that would get us back above this high over here too. That would flip that back into support, which that would be huge. All right, the alternative is, if the thing actually broke down, that would pull us back down to you know, $1.25, $1.24 area. So, which does line up with some support areas down through here. As long as we stay above that $1.15, that's the magic number here. Okay, as long as we stay above that, we have a shot for higher prices here. Now, are we going to break out of this wedge? That 4-hour RSI is heading up, so that looks great. Let me see if I see any divergence down there. Not really. The daily looks great. You know, down here we had this this high here of an 80 right here. All right, so that gives us plenty of room upwards here to get above that and set a higher high. So that gives me hope there. You know, if I see this this high here up into the 90s or something, then I would almost bet there's a lower high coming in. Okay, but with this being right at right about 81, it gives me hope for a higher high in this thing. All right, so we're just gonna have to wait this out. Like I said, if Bitcoin really starts ripping here, which it is set up, okay, and once again, cannot control time. It just it's gonna do this at its own pace, and when it's ready, it's gonna go. So need to hold that $1.15 crucial area, and watch for let's see the resistance area in there. I can see it right there. That resistance at $1.35.65. That's that line. That's going to be the one we need to break if we break out of this wedge right there. We're going to turn that yellow. That's going to be the major resistance, the next one, right? And then if we break through that $1.35, then we're looking for up in the $1.40s is our next resistance area. So, all right, guys, please hit the like and subscribe. Right now we're holding ground, just going sideways in here. You can see just sideways movement, just chopping around. So not a lot to really go over here. We're wedging up, and we're going to get a breakout or a breakdown of this thing. So we got the 4-hour RSI, like I said, looking good. We got that 8-hour turning back up. We got the 12-hour 12 hours up there, that thing could easily turn back up here. Even on the RSI down here, it has turned up. And we got our daily at the bottom. Alright, so let's see if we get a look here. It looks like a fourth wave pullback there. It really does. Let's put that trend based fib back on here and get a look at this thing. Alright, see, that's given 1, 2, 3, 4. Your fourth wave should be your biggest, is always your biggest and most complex pullback in here, which that would be our fourth right there. The 4 right there don't make a lot of sense, you know, right through here. It's still giving us higher price targets, you know, towards that $1.57. You know, so I believe we're heading higher, guys. It's just a matter of when this thing wants to go. We're starting to make higher highs in here on the daily. You can see that. All right, ever since we came down here, you know, higher high, higher low. That was actually a lower high, but a higher low. That was a higher high, a lower low, higher high, higher low. You know, so it's definitely on an uptrend in here. You can see that, all right, clearly uptrend. All right, so that's the main thing. All right, guys, thank you very, very much. As soon as we get some price action and some movement here, I'll be back with you. All right, so keep an eye on Bitcoin. That's the one running the show right now. It's up $323. Could be an exciting day out there. So everybody have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.